There are a ton of unique trinkets within Abiotic Factor, but which ones are the best? I'm going to rank them based on how useful they actually are, and these are the tiers that I'm gonna be using. Absolute game changer, very nice, good to have, very niche and situational, and adds almost nothing. Do keep in mind this is just my opinion. Starting off with the Biofusion Imitator, giving you the ability to wield a top tier weapon like the Matheon Magnum, that's based on a Desert Eagle, and also the Gutneck Rifle, which is useful for like absolutely mag dumping enemies into the afterlife. I'm gonna have to put it in the very nice tier. Next up is a Carbuncle Balloon. Looks disgusting, but adds an extra plus 10 carry weight to your inventory, and it's somewhat easy to find after harvesting a stomped carbuncle of its insides. Nice but minor to mid-late game. Going into the very niche but situational tier, the Core Companion doubles pet HP and damage and could be huge if the game actually had more pets instead of just pests. Maybe they'll add more in the future, but for now it's going in the adds almost nothing tier. The Cornhusk Doll. This creepy doll halves your hunger drain but takes 15% of your total HP. So it does have its drawbacks, and I would just rather cook some more food, but it's not bad. So it's going into the very niche and situational tier. Moving on to the Crystalline Vial. It emits a purple glow and reveals invisible enemies when in range, like the Crystalisks. And that's nice, but it also recharges battery powered items passively, like the jetpack, and it just feels like you can fly forever. And based on that, this is very handy and very nice. The Dangling Gravity Cube. Obtained from trading with Matheon, it lets you jump higher and fall slower. Since it makes you weigh less, it puts less stress on the jetpack itself, so you can lose it for longer flights, letting you be all sorts of creative with it. Oh, and it also glows blue.
Heya.
What the hell?
Game Changer. Employee Locator. Obtained from trading with Warren, it outlines players and NPCs, which is useful, for example, finding any nearby traders, but it's not essential. Going into the very niche and situational tier. The Fog Lantern gives the player the Fog Lantern status effect when in the fog or in the fog event, reducing the stamina drain by 50%. Now I know some of you don't find this useful outside of the fog, but you can actually trigger this effect non-stop when wearing the full set of Maestro armor, making it good to have. The Gauger Cannon Keychain. Wearing it causes a permanent reading of the environmental radiation, but I feel like it's redundant since the game already visually warns you about radiation in the environment and inside the character health menu. Also, what's inside that box over there? Oh yeah, the Plutonium Keychain. It has the exact same ability as a Gauger Cannon Keychain, but emits extreme radiation constantly. You can actually combine it with the full set of reactor armor, giving you the Gamma God buff. This one is going into the adds almost nothing tier, and this one's going into the very niche and situational tier. Now on to the Gel Tube. Useful in colder biomes like the Residence Sector because it adds a +1 cold resistance, so you don't end up like this guy. Going into the very niche and situational. The Glow Shard. This handy little trinket negates the testicle targeting, so you don't have to get zapped when standing too close. Plus this gives you electrical damage resistance. Just equip the trinket, put down the testicle, plug it in, and let it do the rest. It even defeated the Mystagogue in a short amount of time.
Nice.
Good to have. The Hardlight Shield Generator. It's a self-recharging shield that blocks any incoming physical attacks from the enemy. It adds 150 shield health that regenerates 10 shield health per second after a delay of 7 seconds when damaged, or 15 seconds when fully depleted. Overall, pretty solid.
Very nice.
The Neutrino Lantern basically reduces the incoming radiation by 40%. Comes quite handy for massively irradiated hot zones in the game, and it saves you on a ton of meds over time. Very niche and situational. The Night Pass makes security robots fully ignore you unless you want their robot love taps. Found inside the security crate, it's the closest you can get to a robot companion. Just don't try the corrupted robot because bro is still not chill. And also don't know why this boomer in the Residence Sector still doesn't give a fuck. Good to have. The Ogre Doll adds 30% extra damage to enemies that are larger than you, like robots, the Armored Exor, and boss fights are much easier. Even the Bigogi inside of IAS 83, which looks to resemble a Mario stylish game. Abiotic Factor is actually the best game of 2025. The Pet Rock. It's not an actual pet that I know of, but instead it levels up your weakest skill faster than any others, so letting players catch up on that specific skill. Good to have. The Sensory Companion. This simple trinket can be useful for IAS 91 encounters, like for example being AFK. Not this time, Melbourne. Very niche and situational. Then we have the Sigil of Hearth. It increases the ammo draws by other enemies to its maximum possible amount and enhances movement speed by 10% when in combat. It can only be obtained by opening another crate, but it's pretty neat early on and very nice. Spuddy. This low Q potato increases the overall drop loot of enemies, but not chopped up enemies, which means faster farming and better resources long term. Very nice. The Swinging Sensor. This trinket lets you revive yourself every 5 minutes, and that's huge for survival.
Oh, this is good. This is really good.
Especially in solo runs or having no one around you to revive you, this one is going straight into the game changer tier. The Zip Shield is the improved version of the Hot Light Shield, but way better, and I consider it to be the best shield in the entire game. For now, it has 200 health and regenerates 30 shield health per second after a delay of 4 seconds when damaged, or 9 seconds when fully depleted. Overall super fast regen, short downtime, which lands it right into the game changer tier. Oh, look who we have here. That's a dead end, bro. That's a dead end, bro. And last but not least, the Kylie Trinket. While equipped, it increases the experience gained for skills by 10%, and it can be obtained by using a hyperdense neurochip on the tank containing Kylie Mirror's disembodied brain. She also has voice lines, for example when you go to sleep.
Sleep well.
But that can only be activated upon visiting the water bot in power services. Overall, very nice. Kylie is also upgradable in 2 different ways, to put her in her physical body or to upgrade her via the enhancement table, benefiting only the player. I chose the more correct path by injecting her chip inside the robot, hereby fulfilling the promise we made to her, and she actually shows up in the endgame later on. But to complete the rank list, I will put Kylie's shield generator in the game changer tier, since it provides a 300 shield health boost. Anyways, I think that concludes my Abiotic Factor Trinkets tier list. If you think I misplaced any of these, leave a comment down below, and otherwise, don't forget to subscribe.
Man, shut your